All right, picture this. It's a normal morning. You wake up, scroll through your phone, and see the headlines screaming crypto collapse. All the major cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and every altcoin under the sun have crashed overnight, like not just a dip, total free fall. In the blink of an eye, trillions of dollars in digital assets vanish into thin air. How? Who knows? Maybe a massive hacking scandal, maybe governments cracked down in one coordinated strike, or maybe the internet itself just decided, you know what, I'm done. The first thing, panic. Crypto traders everywhere. Absolute chaos. You've got people checking their Coinbase apps every 5 seconds like it's a glitch. Wait, this must be a mistake, right? But no, those portfolios that were once worth millions, now they're worth about as much as a stale bag of chips. Panic selling kicks in. Everyone's trying to get rid of their crypto, but surprise, surprise, no one's buying. It's like trying to sell Beanie Babies in 2024. The subreddit r/cryptocurrency turns into an emotional support group. People are posting memes to cope with the pain, like, well, at least I still have my NFTs. Oh wait, the memes are funny, but the tears? Very real. Governments and banks smug mode activated. Meanwhile, governments are feeling pretty smug. For years, they've been saying things like, cryptocurrency is unstable, you can't trust it, blah blah. And now they're all like, told you so. Central banks hold emergency meetings not to fix anything, but just to sit around and say, wow, that was fast. Governments that were skeptical of crypto in the first place, they swoop in with regulations faster than you can say decentralized finance. They're shutting down exchanges, blocking transactions, and generally acting like the hall monitors of the financial world. You thought the tax man was bad before? Just wait until they start figuring out how to untangle this mess. The crypto bros retreat to the shadows. Next, you've got the infamous crypto bros. These guys were riding high, popping champagne, posting screenshots of their six-figure portfolios, and tweeting things like #HODL to the moon. Now, they're suddenly very quiet. Remember that guy who quit his job because his Shiba Inu coin investment was definitely going to make him a millionaire? Yeah, he's dusting off his old resume and hoping no one remembers his LinkedIn post about escaping the 9-to-5 grind. Suddenly, all the Lamborghinis that were bought with crypto gains are on Craigslist for way below market value. There's a rush to liquidate any real assets, and the luxury market gets weirdly crowded with desperate sellers. Yacht clubs silent. The metaverse real estate tycoons, well, they're trying to figure out if their virtual mansions come with virtual bankruptcy attorneys. The tech industry scrambling for a backup plan. In Silicon Valley, there's a bit of panic too. Tech companies that were jumping on the blockchain bandwagon are now awkwardly pretending they never mentioned decentralized apps in the first place. All those projects that were funded with crypto profits, they're now scrambling to figure out how to pivot. Startups built entirely on blockchain tech, they're rebranding overnight. We were never really about crypto, we're just a digital innovation platform now. Some tech CEOs are sending out motivational emails to their teams. We're all in this together. Also, please don't ask about your stock options right now. What about NFTs? RIP JPEG millionaires. Now let's talk about NFTs. These digital art pieces and collectibles were selling for millions not too long ago. Well, with the collapse of crypto, NFTs are now basically just overpriced JPEGs sitting in a wallet somewhere. The people who dropped insane amounts of money on pixelated apes, they're frantically Googling how to convert NFTs into physical art because at least then they could hang it on a wall and pretend it was a solid investment. The NFT marketplace, a ghost town. Artists who minted thousands of NFTs are staring at their screens like, well, I guess it's back to commissions on Fiverr. The collectors, they're holding on to their virtual swag like this will definitely be worth something in a decade, right? So, is my money safe? But what about the rest of us? The average Joe who dabbled in a bit of crypto here and there, maybe put $100 into Bitcoin because their cousin said it was the future. These people are confused. Wait, does this mean I lost my grocery money? Or are we all just going to pretend this never happened? People are calling their banks asking, so like, is my money okay? Banks, already tired of crypto's antics, are reassuring everyone, yes, your actual dollars are safe. Maybe stick to those next time, huh? Some folks are low-key relieved too. I knew this crypto thing was too good to be true, they say, while quietly deleting old tweets where they bragged about how much Bitcoin they had. Now let's be real. While the collapse of the cryptocurrency market would be a major financial disaster for some, the global economy, it's surprisingly resilient. Traditional markets, after a brief panic, stabilize. Stocks take a dip, but the big money is still sitting in things like oil, real estate, and Apple shares. Banks and governments are quick to reassure the public that this isn't like the 2008 financial crisis. This is a crypto bubble burst, not the end of capitalism, they say, with a confident wink. The truth is, while the collapse of crypto would erase a lot of wealth, most of that wealth was digital and speculative anyway. For many, it was monopoly money, and now the game's just over. After the dust settles, there's a lot of reflection. People are asking the big questions. Was crypto ever really about decentralizing finance, or was it just a giant speculative bubble? Think pieces flood the internet. Experts who were once hyping up Bitcoin as the new gold are now explaining why they saw this coming all along. Everyone's suddenly a crypto critic, but here's the kicker. People will try again. Humans have this weird thing where even after a massive financial collapse, they're like, well, maybe next time it'll work out better. And so within a few years, we see attempts to rebuild new digital currencies, maybe with more regulation this time. But the Wild West days of crypto, they're gone. The lessons? Be careful when chasing the next big thing, diversify your investments, and, for the love of all that is good, maybe don't put your life savings into virtual coins with a dog on the logo. So, if the cryptocurrency world collapsed tomorrow, it would be chaos for sure. Some people would lose fortunes, others would quietly close their Coinbase accounts, and governments would smugly step in to say, "Told you so," but ultimately the world would keep spinning. The global economy would wobble a bit, but it wouldn't collapse. And hey, maybe we'd all be a little more cautious next time someone says this is the future of money.